90% of the men that are married in this room, I don't care how much you tell me she is your best friend, I bet you don't tell her everything. Don't you look at me funny, I dare you. I bet you don't tell her everything. You know you don't tell her everything, because you know what will happen if you do. If you told her everything. You know what, women, if you knew what we were thinking when you lay up in the middle of the night and say, what you thinking about? In the book, I tell you why we say nothing. Come on, guys, you got to come out the closet tonight, because I'm coming for you tonight. I'm coming for you tonight. I'm coming for you tonight. We say nothing because you couldn't handle it. And maybe you could, but we don't know for sure. And maybe when we tried you, you didn't know it was a test, and you could flunk our test and never know it was a test. The greatest compliment that God gives about virtuous women, when he talks about the proverbial woman, and he talks about who can find a virtuous woman, down in the text it says the heart of her husband does safely trust in her, that he has no need of spoil. But when a man talks about trusting a woman, he doesn't mean what you mean. When a woman talks about trust, she's talking about infidelity. Because she don't want to know, do you pay your taxes? She doesn't want to know your credit report. She doesn't want to know if you are a murderer or a rapist or a serial killer. She wants to know, have you ever cheated? Come on, girls, let's be real. The girl just wants to know, do you cheat? You can rob banks, just don't cheat. Because when a woman says to another woman, you can't trust him, she generally means he cheats. But when the Bible says that the heart of her husband does safely trust in her, it's not talking about his body trusting her, it's talking about his heart trusting her, because we are about our hearts the way you are about your bodies. I want to know, are you safe to love? I want to know, can I trust you with love? I want to know, if I tell you my secrets, will you respect me in the morning? Am I the only man in here? Where are my brothers at? I want to know, if I tell you what it was really like to grow up in my house, will you not act funny when we go to the family reunion? Or will you sit up there with your lips all swole up and create a problem for me because you can't control your emotions? And I want to know that if I tell you what really happened in the house, will you, in a fit of anger, turn on me and use what I told you in a moment of weakness against me? Because if you do that, you're telling me that I cannot trust you. And you teach me to shut up. Every time you betray my trust, you seal in me another layer of silence. And when I scream, I die screaming, and you can't hear me, and you never know why I died, because you taught me not to talk to you when you use my talk against me.